I'm Je-Ree. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Je-Ree.
How are you guys doing?
Good.
Pretty good. How are you?
Awesome. I'm good. Thank you. Happy premiere episode, premiere week.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you guys film in Atlanta, right? How is it filming down there?
It's great. I'm digging Atlanta.
Yeah.
I had
Had
never
so
spent
many good dinners.
so many good dinners. The food is incredible.
Mm.
The one thing that's interesting is that everyone was telling me about hot Atlanta. It's going to be hot. How's hot Atlanta? We haven't had a hot day, I think, the entire season. It's been
Really?
very cold lately.
Snow. They were like, "Oh, it doesn't snow here. We had snow like three times."
I think Hotlanta has like a double meaning because also like the party scene and
Okay.
so there's a
I was
double.
taking it way too literally, I guess.
Yeah. So, Melissa, I actually want to start with you because I have a question. Or can I like fangirl a little bit if it's okay?
Sure.
Because I'm a soap girly. So,
Oh,
One
bring
Life to
it
Live,
back.
Adriana, yes.
Yeah.
So, and I was just curious your thoughts because they said that the genre was dying and they just started a new soap. So that also films in Atlanta. So I was wondering, like, on maybe I know you're super busy, but would there ever be a chance that you would like maybe do like a quick little stint on Beyond the Gates?
Oh, I
Fans
mean,
want to know.
yeah, I don't believe in, I never say never.
Yeah.
They're actually shooting on the same lot as us, and I mean,
Wow.
that's how I first heard about them because
Mhm.
he started, I think they were right, Ben, like the only other production on the
Yeah.
lot. The lot was like crazy empty. There's us and the Gates.
Mhm.
And when I found out it was a new soap opera and that it was based around a Black family, I was like, this is amazing. Like,
Yeah.
I've been saying for a long time, the soap opera genre has been so beloved for so many generations. And, it does feel like it's been a minute now, and it feels like the right time for someone to come along and just kind of infuse some new energy and some new
Yeah.
creativity into the genre and, let it have a resurgence. So I'm totally rooting for them. And I hope it does really well.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And their stage is literally on our way from our dressing rooms to the garden set. So you can
Oh
literally just
wow.
pop in on our way to a
Just
garden
pop
scene,
in.
you
Just
Say
know?
hey.
I'll just walk in the back of a scene just real quick. You'll just like see a bird, like you'll just see Birdie like
Yeah,
walk in the
totally.
background of a scene
And
and
then on
it'll
the
be
way to lunch, you
quick.
can bring them fresh cut flowers from the
There we
garden.
go.
Right, there
There we
we
go.
go. We got that
Yeah.
little crossover.
We'll call them
Um,
tomorrow.
yes. So, okay, so Ben, do you have a green thumb? Because they like to say men don't garden, but I just want to know.
Oh man, I wish that I could, sort of dispel that stereotype, but I do not have a green thumb, unfortunately. I can't keep a succulent alive. The
Mm.
best I did was when I lived in LA, I had a tomato plant and a basil plant. And I thought I was doing so great. And then I would try to eat the basil, and then it tasted like licorice, so I was doing something wrong. I think at the end of this season, I'll at least have a bit of a head start.
Mm.
In terms of my thumb will be sort of like maybe like a bit more shade of green than it is now. That's the hope.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, you got something from it.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
exactly.
so, so this is for both of you. How would you describe your character in 3 words?
Ooh,
Hmm.
wild,
Mm.
messy, impulsive.
Mm. Yeah, Ben?
Uh, Funny, vulnerable,
Mm.
and driven.
Mm. That's a really good words. I felt so bad for your character, Ben, walking in on his wife at the office.
Pretty
So
rough.
he has to get his get back, he has to get a new love interest. Can you tease anything about that?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think in episode one, you sort of
Hmm.
see there's some sparks, flying and some stars in his eyes about his best friend Alice.
Yes.
So that's definitely, I think, a relationship to keep your eye on. And And also for Brett, Brett starts out in a very low place. He's recently divorced from his ex-wife Melissa, who is now married to the man that she cheated on him with, and so
Right.
he's sharing responsibility of raising his kids with them, and they are sort of in this like the highest echelon of high society, and Brett is sort of the kid from the other side of the tracks. He manages the garden center, but he has these aspirations to start a car restoration business, which he's not able to do right now. So he's kind of stuck, right?
Mhm.
And I think throughout the season, you're going to get to see sides of Brett that you don't initially sense in the beginning. I think he's going to surprise you. So keep your eye out.
We will definitely. And Melissa, girl, your wardrobe on this show. Girl, where are you
Um,
shopping? Where is Birdie shopping at?
Even, can you even?
I know.
Our costume designer, Eric Damon, is a genius. He worked on Gossip Girl
Mhm.
and Harry Diaries with Anna Sophia and a million other things. He's brilliant. And he's just, he really made Birdie come to life for me because so much of Birdie is how she presents herself,
Mhm.
right? Like that's the mask she puts on every day. And so the clothes and the glam and all that felt really important for her. And when Eric came on board, it just felt like it all came together. I was like, this is how this woman walks, this is how she moves.
Mhm.
Like everything just made sense. And he'll put something together and I'm like, there's no way that's going to look good together. Like, and then I put it on, I'm like, this looks amazing.
Yeah, you
It's,
great.
yeah, it's, just wait. There's so many fun outfits coming. There's so many.
And
It's,
Birdie comes off as this like stuck up, girl, but I'm sure there's so much more to her, right? There's so
oh,
much
yeah.
more. So what do you love playing about her and getting into that dynamic? Because, fans may be used to seeing you, like I said, on One Life to Live or Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which is, those characters completely different than her. So I'm sure it was fun.
Yeah, I think that was the thing I was so drawn to, that and that also felt, to be honest, really like scary and challenging about her because she does come off as this, entitled rich girl, like a real housewife type of
You're right.
girl. But I think she's very vulnerable and lost and seeking connection. She doesn't have any real relationships in her life. And she doesn't even know really how to do that. And so she's at this, I think when we meet her, she's at this point where she's at a crossroads of figuring out who she is and what she wants to do next and what really matters to her. And that was really interesting to me. She just felt like a very complicated, layered person, like a real person.
Yeah.
And those characters are far and few between. So I'm very honored to get to play her.
Yeah. I'm really intrigued. It's this murder mystery. So this brings me to my last question for both of you. Do you guys think your characters deserve to go to jail?
Oh, no.
No. Okay.
I don't think so.
No. Okay. All right, we'll have to watch more to figure out why you guys are saying no. But thank you so much for your time. This was awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
You have a great day.
You too.
Bye bye.